Love her. All right, well, our friend Glenn is back to help us find some simple solutions for back relief at home and at work.
Welcome back, Glenn. You are here with Relax the Back Nashville. We love it. And you're talking about ergonomic solutions that can help us get moving, even in small spaces.
Exactly.
What is this?
So what this is, basically, we created this little ensemble, if you will, where basically it will only take up about 5 square feet of room. Now, where this came from is basically people that were sent home, especially during COVID, and they were, working remote. They didn't, have the space, and so we created this. Now, first thing, the little saddle stool here is based on an English-style riding saddle, so it makes you engage the core, you sit more properly, and if you have horrible posture and you lean forward, it actually changes the hip angle, so it's still creating that correct alignment.
Whoa.
Now, as far as keeping you moving, obviously you've got just that, but when you incorporate it with the sit-stand desk that I'm showing here, so you can basically get each little piece in exactly where you need it, so you're going to keep that correct posture. But the movement basically comes from being able to actually do just this.
Wow.
That way you can get everything where you are. It's going to keep you, hopefully throughout the day rather than sitting constantly, because we're not designed to sit all day or stand all day. Then the other great thing about this being portable is the fact that you can basically change your daily environment. So if you have a picture window that you want to stare out of, you can move it around, that kind of thing. Beyond that, the really nice thing is the fact that when you don't need it, you can basically tuck it away and it will fit in the corner of a room. Now, beyond that, now as far as the saddle stool, talking about the individual pieces, this is really, really ideal for someone in the medical profession while they're seeing patients, talking to clients, but it's also really popular with a lot of our musicians because they don't want arms. But having that forward pelvic tilt, you're still going to basically still create that correct alignment. This little guy is also quite nice. If we can't get you on a better seat, you can use this like in areas like on your sofa, because you can get it right up to yourself and still be able to.
Now we're talking.
So it's got a lot of different function, but the really nice thing about it is it does not take up a lot of space, but you're still in an ergonomic office workspace.
Okay, Father's Day's coming up, so this might be a good gift idea for somebody out there.
Father's Day, students, especially like in a dorm room where they don't have a lot of space, or they're sharing that room with, a cohabitant. That way they can even use this, even in cases like sitting on the edge of the bed. Now, of course, we're still going to tell you to get a better chair, because obviously if you sit long periods, you still need that back support.
I love how it all starts with the chair, too.
Exactly.
Very, very
But
good.
movement is key. You don't want to sit all day, nor do we want to stand all day. So it is meant to be done, in small bursts, but it just gives you that option.
That's great. Have you seen stand-up desks become more popular in the last few years?
Well, that's also where this came from, is because people left their traditional offices and they were used to having everything ergonomically correct, and then they were trying to work out of a dining chair in their dining table.
Right.
And then they came in and they were complaining of not only back issues, but neck and shoulder issues. So the other thing about being able to use a sit-stand desk is it actually helps to keep a correct posture, and it also helps to support the arm. So what this would be is basically you would use your laptop for the keyboard, you connect it to the additional monitor, and then that way you're not even putting any pressure on that cervical spine.
Wow. And does this come with it, or is this kind of an arm
these
that
all,
you get separate?
Yeah, and this can actually be used on the table that I'm showing, or it can actually be used on a traditional desk or a sit-stand desk that's not portable.
What have your customers said about this?
So far,
products?
they love it. It's the fact that what we realized is that the pieces all work great together, but then you can also use it to be portable. So like, let's say, this guy becomes your favorite and you want to use it like at the office, it's lightweight, you can take it with you. The thing I love about this is the fact that you're never having to keep yourself in that same environment.
Right.
So the other thing is, with it being so small, especially Nashville being a high-rise city now, the people don't have a lot of space. So what we did is we created something that, again, when you tuck it away, it would actually fit in a corner of a room where you wouldn't even have to look at it, or it'll actually fit in a larger closet.
Gosh,
so awesome.
Love it.
You always have a solution,
I know.
Glenn. It's
such
lovely.
a good investment too, because hopefully it'll cut back on those doctor bills later on, because your back's killing you. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, check them out online, everybody. Stores.relaxtheback.com/Nashville. Go visit Glenn too. Yeah, you guys got some awesome stuff.